right, so here's the otherworldly mixed martial arts talent, Khabib Nurmagomedov, and there's so much made about his value as a corner man. Tonight, though, he is competing and has Bulas in his corner.
Yeah, Coach Habib is as undefeated as fighter Nurmagomedov compete again. This guy is the definition of pressure. He is trying to take you down, and he does not hide his intentions. He wants to get in your face, he wants to take you down, and he wants to drown you. This guy's a savage, he's a beast. Every word that describes that is Khabib Nurmagomedov with Azbul in his corner.
Champ tonight. Khabib Nurmagomedov has graced the octagon.
You ready to fight? You ready?
The tension, the buzz in this arena is palpable. Bruce Lee and Khabib Nurmagomedov ready to go here tonight. But let's be clear, Bruce Lee has never fought a grappler on the level of Khabib Nurmagomedov.
No, he's never seen anything like this. Bruce Lee has had some tremendous battles over his career, but he is facing someone in Khabib Nurmagomedov who is an absolute savage. Khabib gets his hands around you, and you are going to the ground. But what can you expect? This is a young man that spent his childhood grappling with bears, so it does not matter how strong you are. Bruce Lee does not feel like Khabib's little friend that he used to wrestle all the time.
Well, Bruce Lee's got a better sprawl than you think, but it will be tested here tonight.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Beautiful strike there by Khabib. Don't call him a one-trick pony.
Don't call him a one-trick pony, John, because he isn't. He is a guy that is able to mix everything up inside the octagon.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, and I'm not sure these fighters realize that we got 3 or 5 rounds tonight.
No feeling out process at all. The moment this fight started, these two gentlemen were ready to knock each other's heads off. Big shot to the head.
Oh, misses with the jab. All right, the wrestler having little trouble engaging here in the clinch, and as you well know, he's got a lot of trips and takedowns from this very position.
Well, he manipulates you. He manipulates you from the underhook. He gets to the underhook, he starts to move you forward, backwards, he's tripping. He's foot sweeping you. He has so many different ways to get you to the ground that you can never really feel comfortable from this clinch position. That is tight.
He's out. The fight's going to continue.
Oh, my goodness. I thought it was over. I thought this fight was over.
2 minutes have gone by here in round 1. Oh, nice jab by Nurmagomedov.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Oh, he's got the single collar locked in the clinch now.
Clinch position. Beautiful elbow over the top. That was good, man. Nice strike.
All right, so he lands another hook there. He's already landed several in the round, really starting to find some consistency with that weapon.
He's finding a hole for that man. He has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Khabib's got him in a crucifix, gonna work from the top now. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Nurmagomedov's got him in a crucifix now, gonna go to work from the top.
Let's go! Get him off you! Get him off!
Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. And busy as he looks to improve position here. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top.
Oh, and he's attacking choke now. Oh my goodness, I think he might have it.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Well, informed speculation says he's going to try to set up another hook here. So once again, Khabib Nurmagomedov dominating the opposition here tonight. Tremendous grappling ability, and he does a lot of things that the average fan can't even see.
Johnny, he also tells you what he is going to do. The game plan is not a secret. When when it comes to Khabib. He's going to get in your face, he's going to press, and he's going to take you down. He's been very successful in doing that tonight, and that's why he's winning.
Oh, there it is. Another hook connects. Oh, making this clinch work count. Lands the punch there. Well, Javier Mendez, Tony Johnson, all the guys at AKA gotta like what they're seeing out of Khabib Nurmagomedov striking here early, DC. 30 seconds to go in the round. Another shot here. Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Nice block.
Straight punch, useful. Right, single collar tie now. Ooh, pretty good uppercut. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
Excellent job last night. Really good work there. This round, we want to do the exact same thing. Let's start this off with a big takedown.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here we go with round two.
Nice job blocking that punch.
Hook to the head there by Lee. Well, that is a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. And that's the danger in the engagement there.
All right, so the hands are crispy tonight. Not exactly what we thought we would see out of this wrestler, but as a former two-time U.S. champion yourself with some hands, you can fall in love with those.
He can fall in love with the striking, but he is showing tonight that everything starts with his wrestling. He gives you the level change, which then in turn helps him land in the striking. He looks fantastic. I did not expect him to look this good in the boxing tonight.
Trying to land the elbow there to no avail. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Champ, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Push kick there to the body. Well, you start to really worry about the wrestling, and there's that left hand from Khabib.
Underrated. I mean, it's a very underrated part of his game. Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
That's right, let's go. Get control of that clinch.
Nice.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, looks like he's trying to isolate an arm here, DC.
Yeah, he's isolating it to try to get a Kimura. Notice he'll step over the head to try to get the Kimura.
Wow, somehow, some way he gets the arm out.
It looked like he was done, John, but he was able to stay comfortable, stay patient, and now he finds himself safe.
Oh, nice transition there. You call that a reversal?
Yeah, you turn your defense into offense. Defensively, you switch position and you go right on the offensive. That's exactly what he did.
Lee getting peppered here from the top. He's got to figure out a way to cover up.
He's got to find a way to get back to his feet.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man.
Nurmagomedov's back in half guard. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position.
Let's go.
Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position.
Well, he's got a lot of different arm bars he can go to, attacking here. Oh, that's gotta be it, come on.
That is so deep.
No way, he got it.
This is a guy that never gives up on himself. He was able to clear his head, defend the arm bar. Fight looked done. He lets the fight on.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time. He's got to start throwing now.
Postures up now and lands a vicious head strike. Postures up again and delivers another sequence of ground and pound there. Nice work there by Nurmagomedov. Well, at this point, he's got to be way up on the judges' scorecards, clearly winning the fight, and largely has gotten it done with his striking team.
He got it done with his strike. He fought well behind the jab, but it was the significant strikes that really did make an impact on the judges' mind.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Nurmagomedov. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Arm triangle attempt here.
Nice arm triangle setup.
Oh, looks like that submission's almost locked in.
Starting to get pretty deep here.
Escape, escape, escape.
You gotta be kidding me, he's out.
He's got to be careful here.
10 minutes in the books.
Stop!
So close. This time, you want to get this fight back down to the ground and start thinking about submissions.
Well, it was an incredible fight as it played out. It goes the distance here tonight, and always exciting to see a guy as such an active pursuer of these submissions.
Yeah, I mean, this guy does not rest on his laurels. He understands that his best chance of finishing fights is on the ground. So the moment he gets you to the ground, the moment you take him to the ground, he's quickly throwing up submissions. He attacked every part of his opponent's body, and I believe that that should get him the decision.
All right, next round is underway. You know these are two of the more conditioned fighters on the roster, so cardio is not going to be an issue here. And for some fighters, you know, you can have one of those adrenaline dumps or the cardio abandons you on fight night. Not the case for these two guys. Both look very fresh as we start this next round. And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Lee's now switching his stance. And there's the single leg. Nurmagomedov has got full mount now. All right, so you gotta be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. Lee gets up, he is back on the feet. Looked like he was in a submissive state on the ground, but he worked hard there to get back to the feet. Well, you know this is the hurt business, and both guys are compromised at this stage of the fight.
Yeah, both guys are compromising. Both guys have been beat up. Both guys have done a great job of landing.
Nurmagomedov's trying for a submission here. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission.
Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. Khabib's back in half guard. He's very comfortable here.
Getting him out here. He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. And very effective with the ground and pound.
Beautiful transition.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submission.
All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, pull his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Man, he is hurting for certain. I don't care how many planks, crunches you do. The body is not meant to absorb that type of damage.
No, you can prepare yourself so thoroughly and still not be ready for this, because this has been hard to watch. This guy is taking every shot that his opponent's throwing to his body. I'm amazed that he's even still standing right now.
Nurmagomedov gets the single leg takedown. Nicely done there. Oh, man, the blood is flowing now. I know a lot of you like that, but he has got to figure some things out defensively or this fight's going to end.
He's got to move.
Nurmagomedov's going for a choke. Oh, look out, folks. That is tight.
It looks like it's getting going.
Transition to top position. Beautiful work by Nurmagomedov. Lee's got a bruise appearing on that left side right now. You got to think that body investment is going to pay dividends later.
That was nice.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend. Ground and pound strike there now. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Lee's eye is closing up. Well, we'll see who has the edge here as they get back to their feet after a pretty engaged battle there on the ground.
And both of these guys should feel pretty satisfied because they both had their moments and they both showed true skill on the ground.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so the takedown's the big storyline in that previous round. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and got to be pretty discouraging to get grounded that many times in one round.
Oh, it's so discouraging because all you want to do is let your offense go, but every time you're getting dragged to the floor constantly. You're starting to get fatigued. He's starting to wear on you. Let's see what type of effect it takes on his offensive approach as the next round starts.
Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, 4th round is now underway as we get to the championship rounds. What is a fighter's mindset when you get to this 16th minute of the fight?
This is when you understand that nothing is ever going to be harder. This is the hardest round in fighting. This is going to really test your will and your desire to become champion.
Oh, man, I'm starting to feel bad for the canvas as he lands another takedown there.
He landed another takedown, and he's doing it over and over again. What I am a massive fan of is his cardio, the ability to be able to keep this pace over and over as he hits these takedown attempts.
Well, that combination's going to test his chin. Nicely done.
Big takedown.
Oh, almost like you saw the skin swell right away after he landed that strike.
So that trainer's going to have to bring in the end swell to try to deal with the swelling because this guy is getting pieced up. Oh, right into mount.
Nurmagomedov's trying to lock up on a submission now. Ooh, this could be it. That thing is tight.
That arm triangle is deep.
Oh, he's out. Lee gets back up. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Both fighters throwing heat now.
shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
And now a left. Under 3 minutes to go in round 4.
Great commitment to the kicking game.
Throwing that jab yet again out of range. Well, you got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Single leg takedown. All right, feet on the hips here. Oh, back up again. You can't hold a good man down. Well, I can't even relate to the mental and physical toughness we are seeing from these two individuals. Both fighters damaged and compromised, and yet leaning on the heart here late in the fight.
Yeah, they're both leaning on the heart. They're both trying to really show that they belong. They're both trying to show that they're the better fighter. They have been matched at every single step. They're both bloody, battered, bruised, but neither one of them is willing to take a step back. These guys want to win.
All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in it. Nurmagomedov's now looking for a Darce choke.
That Darce choke is tight. How in the world did he escape that submission? Nice transition.
Lee's in half guard. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded. They're so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Nope.
Lucky guy. I have.
Lee's got him in a crucifix. Going to work from the top now. Lands the grounded pound strike here. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands. Oh, triangle choke by Nurmagomedov.
Oh, real good submission attempt now. That one looks tight.
Oh, no, oh, no!
And there it is! Coming up huge tonight.
Yo! That was nasty!
Wow, an unbelievable result here tonight by way of submission, and he bided his time there. He stayed patient, waited for an opening, and then when it was there, he certainly capitalized to get the tap here tonight. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
I mean, you know, this guy has such a great submission game that you cannot lay in his guard. He's so skilled, he's so tricky, and he's so good at weaving a web that gets you lost in it that he made him pay for it tonight and got the submission victory.
All right, we now go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 30 seconds of round number 4, declaring the winner by submission due to an arm triangle choke, and still the undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Khabib Nurmagomedov.
All right, so Khabib Nurmagomedov had a lot of submissions late in his UFC title run. He gets another one here.